Hello, everyone. This is the Reverend, and according to my wife, I am the world's strongest and nerdiest preacher. What are your thoughts? Let's get into the video. Today, I'm going to be talking about my thoughts on if there should be repercussions for journalists who intentionally lie about political issues that could change the vote for our nation or things like that, or if they intentionally suppress part of a story for the same political purposes, for political gain. Yes, I do. I personally believe that that is a treasonous action. Now, what do I think should be done? I think they should be arrested, preferably while they are, if they're a news anchor that's actually on the air, preferably they should be arrested while the news service is broadcasting. Like if it's CNN, Fox, NBC, it should be while their segment is going. The police should come in and arrest them so that it's a spectacle, so that people know, hey, we just arrested this guy. There are repercussions. I think they should be tried by a jury of their peers. And if found guilty, I believe this should be a capital offense. Now, you're saying to yourself, well, why so extreme? The repercussions of this are extremely large. If journalists had been honest in 2020 about the Hunter Biden laptop and hadn't have hidden evidence, like with the FBI, and I'll be talking about that another day, but there's no possibility, even with all the cheating the Democrats did, that Joe Biden could have gotten enough votes to win. I personally believe about 40% of Joe Biden's votes were cheating. It's probably lower than that, but I really don't have any faith in the Democrat Party, so I mean, I lean towards they're probably cheating a lot more than I would think. So I mean, it could be as little as like 4 or 5%, but it is definitely a large margin, especially considering that there were counties that had beyond a 100% voter turnout. That is statistically impossible. For one thing, you can't get above 100%, and I know for a fact there was one county with 117% and another one with 121%. It's not possible. But going into that, even countries that have mandatory voting, like Australia, never get above 90%, ever. And you can go to jail for not voting there. So the fact is, at least 25 to 30% of his votes in that area were probably fake votes. They were probably dead people and other things like that. And that's another thing I think should be a capital offense. Voter fraud should be a capital offense. It should be classified as treason. And I personally believe that a journalist who is intentionally going out of their way to lie to the American people so that they can gain political power through their political party should be tried for treason. Now, I don't say that lightly. I think journalists have a huge responsibility. There are very few people who have a larger responsibility than journalists. Ministers are one of the few that do. We have a huge responsibility, and if you are a minister and you are not telling your constituents, the people under you, your flock, why they should vote what way, then you are not doing your job as a minister. Now, I'm not going to tell you how to tell them to vote. I will only tell my people, my flock, to vote conservative. That does not mean Republican. Republicans are moderate at best. Vote conservative. Not Republican, conservative. If enough people would do that, we could completely destroy both Republican and Democrat parties permanently. Ministers, you have power and you need to exercise it. And if you support the LGBTQ or you're a Democrat, you're not a Christian. You can't be a Christian and fall under either of those two categories, okay? But let's get back on topic and talk about how we could get back to good journalism. For one thing, we need more conservatives to go into journalism, not just people who enjoy the job. You don't have to enjoy your job. You just have to know something needs done and do it. You can find the love of the work later, but you do need to start finding where you can fit, places you can excel, whether you like it or not. People need to get out there and find a niche that they can fit in to make this world a better place. That's your job. Mine is being a minister. That is my niche. That is how I try to make this world a better place, is by educating those that I'm responsible for. What are you guys' thoughts? Do you think that a journalist who lies, intentionally lies to the American people, do you think that should be a capital offense? Or what do you think the punishment should be, if any? Let me know in the comments below.
Hey everyone, I just want to make sure you know to like, comment, share, subscribe, and make sure the notifications are turned on so that you get all of my upcoming content. As always, I love you all and God bless.